Hey everybody. Alright, Gamers Den. I got something for you. This is coming from Game Rant. Final Fantasy series is one that has seen seemingly endless number of spin-offs over the years. The acclaimed RPG franchise has been jumped off point for titles such as Final Fantasy Crystal Chronicles, whilst to Disney team up Kingdom Hearts, and may well include Marvel and Star Wars characters in a future release. It was no surprise then that Square Enix revealed Final Fantasy Explorers at E3 2014, a 3DS title offering players high focus on action. Now, this was 2013 or 2014 release rather, but I heard that they weren't good. And it says right here at the bottom here, actually toward the middle, I apologize, that Final Fantasy's Explorers will actually be released by Square Enix to hit North America on January 26, 2016, with the European release coming 3 days later on January 29th. So, I haven't played Final Fantasy probably in, I would say, over a decade, so I don't have any reference to the characters, but I know this is huge. So I'm doing my best to share this with you. At the time, however, the Japanese release was December of 2014, with no official news on Western port. Finally, it looks like the game's going to go through internationally through Square Enix, revealing that Final Fantasy Explorers will hit North America's shores, like I said, January 26, 2016. Final Fantasy Explorers acts as a hybrid of the aforementioned Final Fantasy Crystal Chronicles series and a Capcom-developed Monster Hunter franchise. The game is primarily focused on a 4-player co-op multiplayer experience using Nintendo's handheld wireless ability. But Final Fantasy Explorers also offers single-player mode. Thankfully, multiplayer will not only rely on local action either, as the title functions in both online and local team-ups. So in others, you'll be able to play with your buddies in the same room and buddies on the internet, or anybody you meet thereof. It has an emphasis on a band of explorers with friends. Players will be able to choose from a wide selection of jobs, including Final Fantasy staples such as Black Mage, White Mage. Meanwhile, players will be able to recruit certain enemy monsters for battle, much like necromancers can and various other parties thereof. Gamers will also have the ability to call upon assistance powerful Eidolons, such as Ifrit and Behemoth, as well as a chance to transform into legendary characters of the Final Fantasy franchise. So, while the announcement of the North American release of Final Fantasy Explorers is not only exciting news about the franchise in recent months, the reveal of the full Final Fantasy VII was one of the highlights of E3 2015. So I'm talking about 2 different games. Oh, I'm totally sorry, folks. My bads. I'm broadcasting from location, so I have limited resources as to what I can show you, what I can't. So this is from Game Rant, Final Fantasy Explorers, January 2016 release. And down here on the bottom, one more page. They're actually remarking on the Final Fantasy VII, which is separate from the one that I just discussed, the Final Fantasy Explorers. So this is what it is, folks. Like it or hate it, it should be good. I'm not really a Final Fantasy guy. I'm more of an not even an RPG guy really anymore. I haven't played a good RPG in a long time. Probably since Legend of Legaia. Yeah, it's so long. I know, right? Right. Alright, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to let you guys have this because the place I'm actually broadcasting from has better internet than what I have, but the internet is kind of slow. I don't want this to be a 7-minute video, and I think it's already a 7-minute video. So Final Fantasy Explorers will be the title. I hope this is good. Interesting. My bad, peeps. Thank you.